Okay, supposedly it says waiting for TiCup. It says live. I've been live for like 8 seconds or so. Okay. Now that everything is working and detected. Let's see. Man, y'all, it's been a long week. So I'm just trying to figure it out. Okay. Look, okay, we got it together. So last time we started Case of the Golden Idol, where are we? I think we're about to start chapter 3. I could be lying to you all, but we've gotten through like at least the first 2 pages of 3 instances of things. Kind of excited to hop back into it. No, why does Steam have to update when I launch games? That's not fair. It's not fair at all. But I'm pumped to start this. Continue on. I feel like I was really first. What's up, Cloak? How are you? I hope you're having a good one. I was really pumped to start this game, and I'm kind of excited to head back to it. Make sure Steam not sneaking some downloads. I downloaded all my stuff this morning, just in case Steam was on some BS. But Steam is okay. It just, I don't know. It just needed to launch for my game. All right, how we get that? Is the volume for the game that low? Hope your day's going well, Cloak. Oh, I think I have the audio not even going to my ears. LOL. I don't know what the game audio is. We could turn the music up. I don't know how loud the music is. I'm probably gonna regret that decision. All right. Okay, so we're good so far. So basically, where we left. No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so basically, where we left off and we solved this. And pretty much, I think we're on chapter 3, but there's something up here. I don't remember if we looked at it. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at it just in case. Like, what if it's some lore that's important for me to learn for later? If that makes sense. I'm learning more about the game. I feel like it's interesting. I see why they compare it to like a game like Obra Dinn, which we actually, relatively just got done playing. That game was honestly super freaking fun. But it's interesting because it's like they don't give you everything, and not everything that they give you is useful. So, with that same mindset, it's like you might be overanalyzing something that you don't even need, or something that's not super important to the story. So that's what makes this game kind of cool, because it's like, it does give you what you need to solve it, but you got to put a little bit more together as well and be more direct with your search through things. Let's take a peek at what this scarecrow thing is. Then, Sir Coroner, the bandits accidentally set off my master's laboratory chemical ingredients. What happened afterwards? I managed to fend the rest of them off, but my master, Lord Edmund Cloudsley, got caught in the blast, which severely disfigured him. Soon afterwards, he died. Bless his soul. So Edmund Cloudsley was the old man that was in that little trunk that basically, I guess he set up a trap for the guys that broke in. So I guess he died. Interesting. And then who's this guy? I can't remember if that's the criminal or is that the guy that got shot. Oh, it's not the criminal. The criminal has brown hair. Just a peek real quick. We're looking. Is it this guy? Where was the... We don't even get a front picture of him. That could have been David. Maybe he could explain what happened afterwards. Interesting. Okay, so that's definitely important. Okay, now this one, I've seen this particular one in a lot of people's thumbnails. I'm curious. I wish we could see how many chapters it is. I know this is a decently long game, but I love this type of shit. Not only do I love like detective games, I love trying to figure out mysteries, murders, all of that. I feel like, and also really like one of my side things is I like to do like puzzles or like logic puzzles or play games that like are basically like logic puzzles but games. So I feel like this is super cool because it's like I get to use all the different types of games that I'm interested in or hobbies that I have, and like it's kind of cool. It's not easy. This game is not easy whatsoever. I'll tell you that much. Okay. So this is what we have, and we also have this. Okay, so we have a couple different ways. Okay, so let's look at everything here. I'm assuming this is just a bush. Okay, this is not just a bush. This clue's been added to the thinking panel. What's up, B More? How are you? Thank you so much for hopping in. Okay, so who's this guy that's tied up? Who are you? Obviously, he can't tell us. He has a tattoo on his back of a hand. Depicts a hand and an eye. Okay, yeah, we knew that. What else is it? What does he have in his bags? Interesting. This must be his outfit? Or maybe this is the stuff of whoever tied him up. Formal code. David Goran. I'm gonna put that in the order that I got it. I love those emotes too, be more for reliable service from the EC. So that guy could have been David, right? And then we have this Ash Blair Tobacco. It's definitely one of the siblings. A dagger. I'm also curious, like, how the progress save. Like, what if I literally went back to a couple, what do you call these scenarios ago, where everybody had this stuff on them? There was one person that carried this Ash Blair Tobacco, but I have a feeling that this is David's stuff because, look, this also is a note for David. The gathering will be on March 14th. To follow our plan, we should be there at least 2 hours before midnight. The target will arrive in full costume, grab a rope and weapons. Full costume. Maybe this is the target, the guy that's tied up. Interesting. Okay, so what else is... What is this, a hat? Okay, yeah. And then what is in this duffel bag? Maybe this is the guy's stuff. Whoa! I think this is the guy's... Or at least this picture was on that one guy that robbed... That tried to rob and kill the people in the last scenario. I don't remember what hat he was wearing. Maybe it was... Wait. It's a flower on it. Okay. Technically, this could be him. Losing all his hair. His hair was kind of like... I don't think it was orange, was it? I don't know. My memory's failing me already. And we just got here. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. How do I... Okay. So what's over here? Some footprints. 2 sets of footprints. One with pointy feet and one with round feet. Okay. We got some more. Oh, so they walk separate ways away. Maybe they walked in together. Maybe 2 people got this guy. Maybe they walked in, these 2 people got this guy, and then basically they walked out their separate ways after they committed a crime. I don't know. That's my running theory right now. What else do we have in here? We have some scrolls. January 16th, 1790, Illuminated Masters. I object to the admittance of the individual Lazarus Hearst to our brethren. I submit that our dark-haired brother, Walter King... Do I already have King? Interesting. Who vouches for him cannot be trusted because he's a liar and a thief. I am certain that on dispatching our enemy, he kept the golden fire-breathing relic for himself. Interesting. So there's a little bit of magic involved. Nothing will move me on this. He must produce the relic, apologize personally to me, and afterwards be expelled from our brotherhood. That's a lot. That's a lot. Be for real. I guess theoretically, if he stole, you know, something, I guess that's appropriate kind of response, huh? Okay, so what does this one say? Masters, I must apologize 1,000 times for my absence, but my road to recovery was full of peril and valor that could not be sufficiently conveyed in writing. The government dogs and spies chased me tirelessly, and I was forced to seek refuge in Inquitania to recover my still dire wounds. There, I finally bested my pursuers with the help of Lazarus Hearst. We already have this name. A young, resourceful gentleman whom I met in a remote manor one dark winter's night. Okay, maybe that's not familiar. I don't know. I remember this chapter. I'm excited to see how you solve it. Yes, I'm trying to. I think I'm going to take the approach of gathering all the information first and then setting up the page afterwards. I feel like if I start setting up the page now, unless I know exactly who somebody is, I don't know if I want to set up exactly who I think people are. I will leave the guessing for the last part. Not only did he earn my trust by stepping into the fray against the villains, but he turned out to be well versed in arcane arts. Of course, not yet close to your skills. I have finally recovered a plan to return to Albion. I suggest that Lazarus will be a fine addition to the order. I vouch for him and I will invite him to undergo appropriate trial. May the Griffin awaken, Walter Keane. Oh, weird that when we clicked on his name earlier, it wasn't like that. Okay, we'll fix that. See, look, that's not what I wanted to do. Why can't Jeffrey sit right here? Why? Okay. Look, I just aesthetically, right? It's better to keep the first and last names together. What's up, Rex? How are you? So wait, in this one, this guy's like approving of Lazarus Hurst. He's like recommending him to join. And then this guy was like, heck no, I don't like this guy. They said Walter cannot be trusted because he's a liar. And Walter supposedly has the fire-breathing relic. So maybe Walter... Whoa, there's material to be discussed. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so maybe Walter will be figured out by finding some type of relic in his pocket that might be red. You know? Interesting, these are contradictory. So Jeffrey Sinclair does not like Walter. Masters. I should have probably read them in order, huh? I venture onto the Order's mission to reclaim our fire-breathing relic and with greater resolve punish the despicable enemy. I, with a few brave companions, fearlessly enter his hideout in a remote hunting cabin. But the devil had prepared me a treacherous trap and an explosion slaughtered my dearest friends as we enter his study. Thanks to my sturdy physique, I survived the blast, not only to be assaulted by the enemy's lackey, assassin warrior, so he got assaulted by David? And a pack of bloodthirsty hounds. After an hour of fight? That's a long time to fight. I received numerous deadly wounds, in spite of which I prevailed and defeated my assailants with my martial training. I discovered the enemy's dead body slain by the trap of his own making, but no trace of the relic. I am forced to go into hiding because the government's watchmen are tracking me. Once I have recovered from my deadly wounds and shaken off the watchmen, I will send you the next report. Walter Keane. Interesting. What's up, Shep? How are you? This is interesting because we get the motivation, or it's like interesting that we read it like this. I'm curious if more people read it from left to right, which that was my thought, but I was like, you know what? Let me just click on whatever. I didn't think they were going to be necessarily related to each other. I thought they would be related to the people we have to identify. But he's saying basically that he did not find this fire-breathing relic, and he doesn't know where he is. However, the government is tracking him. Why? Maybe because he actually has it? I don't know. And then this guy basically is just like, okay, he's like, you know, he's a good guy. I recommend him to be here. And then this guy's like, no, I don't trust him. He's basically assuming that he kept the relic for himself. That's going to be interesting to find out. And then we also have this. Brothers wear robes appropriate to their rank. Master has 3 eyes, Steward has 2, and then 1 eye is initiate. So that means this guy out here with a single eye, he's an initiate. I wonder what the hand means. But that's interesting to know. Maybe we'll get a document that might show it. Oh, we see the hand. So he's a dark hand. So the lion stands for proud beats, and then water snake. So dark hand is literally the hand. So they're, for the most part, they're pretty understandable. Brothers wear a mask appropriate to their house. Okay, I guess we'll go to the right first. No. Actually, let's go up first because I feel like the last map that we had 2 floors, we went to the right first. Why not? Let's do something different. Oh, we got another. Oh no, that's down. Okay. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Okay, there's a lot going on here, and then there's somebody dead. Let's first check out the dead guy. Oh, maybe we won't be able to identify people because they're all wearing silly masks. He only has a ring on. What about this? The mask, the man in the mask is not breathing. That's not good. This doesn't help us out with figuring out how he died. Who are you? The Griffin has spoken. Ceremonial scepter. Okay, so everybody has rings on, I think. Yeah, they all got the same rings. What do you have? A ceremonial sword. Okay, so we just gotta figure out who carries which items in this. What? Maybe they were doing a ritual and they killed this guy. We got a ruby ring and we got a tankard, a silver tankard with some red wine in it. Maybe they poisoned him. Cause look at this guy. Doesn't that look like poison? This guy just has a ring. Okay. And then this has to be poison. A tray with a small vial of unknown substance. That's got to be poison. If that's not poison, I don't know what is. 2 cups on a stone altar. They contain some wine, but are almost empty. Maybe these two had like a wine drink off. You see, like they're wearing the same thing. And this guy only has a ring. This guy only has a ring. So maybe before they can carry the fancy shit. Maybe before they carry the fancy stuff, they basically had a Russian roulette. Who gets the poison? Who doesn't get the poison? Whoa, those emos are sick, Rex. Ritual of disputes. Only stewards or higher rank can be defender or accuser. The scepter must be borne by a water snake master. Required decorations of the hall. The keeper of treasures, the never tiring teacher, the grim reaper. Interesting. The houses of the ritual of the discord. I said the Discord. I'm thinking of actual Discord. The house of the accuser and the defender stand behind their brothers. The scepters must be borne by Dark Hand Master. Oh, so basically these guys must stand behind their brothers. Interesting. I wonder if this guy's related to the guy that's on the other side. Interesting. Ritual of squabble. Only initiates can be defender and accuser. I think this one initiates. This one is the first one I think of because all these people had just like rings on them. They didn't have any of the fancy stuff, and they also have very dark robes. You know. What's up, Brina? How are you? How's your day going? Hope you guys are doing well. Only initiates and be defender. The sword must be borne by any dark hand. So we gotta figure out who's under the mask in general, and then we got the ritual of conflict. Oh, and then it's decorations of the hall? That's gonna be interesting to figure out. The accuser must deeply hate the defender. That's kind of silly. Okay, what about this one? Done when an accuser has challenged a defender. Both drinkers must be barefoot. The substance is added to depending on the severity of the accusation, including deadly poison. Add the substance to one of the cups. Defenders choose first. Accuser chooses the remaining, and both partakes in wine cups. Ain't that a crazy Russian roulette? Like, you're literally like, I'm assuming, so like, maybe down here. Okay, so basically, this guy, Jeffrey, accused Walter of basically, he accused Lazarus of lying about having this fire-breathing relic and keeping it for himself. So maybe maybe this is Jeffrey and Lazarus. I feel like it's Jeffrey and Lazarus, or it's Jeffrey and Walter, because he also said Walter King cannot be trusted, basically, in other words. And then both these guys are barefoot, so we knew that they both took part in the ritual. That is very interesting. Okay, we got more to go over before we can start solving stuff. But I have a feeling one of these people, and I don't know if we're gonna know. Maybe it's gonna be something with the mask that tells us where these people are from, perhaps. But let's go over here and see what else we got. Clue has been added to the thinking panel. I can see a couple people. Who is this? Somebody carrying a house on their back. Somebody eating make some food. Why does this guy not have a mouth? A fish in a house? What? What does this have to do with anything? Summer, winter? I'm slightly confused with that one. Okay. Prepare to receive what you have earned. Ruby ring in his pocket, another ring on his finger. Okay, so he's about to give this guy a ring, a lion, and a eye. So basically, he's an initiate, and he's a proud beast, and he's about to get his little ring because all the initiates have the ring, right? Everybody had a ring there in that room. Okay, yeah. Now, what does this say? A brother, a member of our order has proposed a new candidate to join our brotherhood. Our brother's trustworthiness, however, has been challenged. Therefore, we have decided to take measures to resolve the fate of these individuals. If the brother proves himself, he can vouch for the newcomer. If the newcomer survives the appropriate trial, he will join our ranks. You are summoned to join a gathering March 14th and fulfill your role in the rights of the brotherhood. Interesting. Doesn't give us any information, but it's interesting. Thank you for the alert, Dre. And then what does this guy have? I have signaled to Griffin who I am. I accept my fate, whoever it may be. Okay, so I think we might have... Okay, hold on. We got a little bit more information. Ooh, inception, transition, evaluation, and admission. You must endure the tests administered by Proud Beast Steward, administered by Dark Hand Steward or Master, administered by Master, administered by Water Snake Master. So how do we figure out who's who? What do we have? Okay, so we have everything. We have everything for the most part. So we have to figure out who's who in this. And we have to figure out what ritual they're doing. We got to figure out who this guy is, and then what ritual they're doing down here. And then who is this guy? I think... Is this Walter Keane? Two or fewer, so what does that mean? Did I get the name wrong? Oh, there's only two here. Okay, so he's not Walter Keane. Is that David Gorin? No. There's names that we don't have, I don't think. Unless unless there was the name that I didn't put in order. Okay, let's try to, I guess we'll solve these. This is kind of crazy too, because this one is just like, holy moly. Okay. Okay, I gotta figure out what order this is in. How does that even make sense? Because I see the things, but like, what is this, like just weather? Maybe that's the tree? And maybe it's the first one? The second one will have to be water. The second from the last one. Okay, that would make sense for water. And the third one will be fire, and then the... Okay, so snail, fire, slow, fire, water, tree. Slow, fire. Neither of these look like fire. We can make an educated guess too. So, thank you for the lurk, Boa. What's up, Sinjo? How are you doing today? Hope you're doing amazing. A Proud Beast Steward. And who is the Proud Beast Steward? Do I literally just put that? I don't even see Steward. Maybe I have to put his name. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's interesting to know. I'm chilling playing Apex. Ooh, that sounds fun. How you liking solos? Hear a lot of people talking about it lately. I want to look and see what's on this guy. Because I feel like he should be easy to figure out. So he's not David, right? We also have something in here. And we know he's a Dark Hand Initiate. But that really just doesn't tell us much. Check the bottom right corner. Do you have all the words? Yo, be more. Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate you. So I don't have everything. Okay. I missed something. Oh, I didn't click the words. Hilarious. Yes! I have all of them. Okay. So nice. And then this is... Oh, so what ritual do we think it is? I thought it was the Inception ritual. We'll go with that first. See, Inception. I'm gonna have to organize this more. I got all the words now. There it is. Okay. See, I'm reading too fast. Reading too fast. Hope Apex goes well for you though. I've not played Apex. I saw people teaming on solos, so I was like, eh, maybe I'll play, but I'll play some like TDM or something. So who was this guy? He looks very familiar. Is he Walter Keane? Okay. So that really doesn't tell me much. Interesting. I wonder what these... Oh, so we gotta set up the ranks too. So I think these are initiate ranks. I can't tell if the masters are wearing white or... This will also tell us if the Proud Beast thing was right. Like if they truly look like each other. Let's put Dark Hand and then let's put Water Snake, I guess. Ooh, we're close. We're close. So let me change these two. No. Okay, so I had these right. So maybe it's these. No. These? It's these. No. So what am I missing? Oh, so I'm thinking about the upstairs ritual wrong. So these are not initiates. They're stewards. Okay, so that opened up some brain power for me to think of things in a different way. Now I know. So this one, Proud Beast. I don't know if they necessarily need to be initiate. Anything else, Proud Beast? No. So Proud Beast Steward. Oh, I had initiate. No wonder. Okay, nice. We have the right thing. So now we just have the wrong name. I don't think it's Jeffrey. It's probably Lazarus. Yeah, it's Lazarus. And if it's David, then okay. I was gonna say, if it's David, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. What about here? Now that we got somebody figured out. It's interesting. They give us the option to use these. So maybe we just go ahead. He's a Dark Hand Initiate. There we go. Boom. I'm telling you, it just takes me a couple hours of playing the game for the first time to like get into my mindset about the game. Okay. So now we know. Theoretically, do we have to put names here? There's only 3 names. You get what I'm saying? Now we have to figure out what ritual. So these are 2 stewards. Let's go back upstairs. We figured out the ritual downstairs. So let's see where everybody's standing. So these are 2 stewards. Only stewards of higher rank can be a defender or accuser. The scepter must be borne by the water snake master. Who's wearing this? Is this a scepter? Okay, and it says a water snake master. They are water snake. Let's see if we can get this. We might as well go ahead and start filling some of this in. At least we know like the roles of people. So these guys on the floor are stewards. You're a water snake steward. You are a proud beast. And then we gotta figure out the ritual. What ritual were we thinking about? Which one do we read? This dispute. Let's try that. Because I thought they were initiates, so that just locked one in. This. Well, we're close. We're close. 2 or fewer. I'm curious if that. Let's see if we could change one thing. Dark Hand Steward. Let's change this to this. Okay, no. Okay, let's keep looking at the thing, because we do have the scepter. But the scepter is also, it's like a water snake master, so at the same time, I think that blocked out the other options for me, right? The sword must be borne by an initiate. Nope. The sword must be borne by any dark hand. We don't know if he's dark hand. Oh, and no. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Okay, so I think we have... Who do we have wrong then? Okay. We got the color right. Maybe we have the thing wrong. No, that was right. So dispute was right. And then these are filled in right, so how could I be wrong, if you will? I'm gonna go ahead and start all over. Okay. Proud Beast has the red mask. Water Snake, Water Snake, Water Snake. Dark Hand, Dark Hand. Steward. Then we have these purple robe initiates. And then we have the masters back here. Okay, that's interesting because I'm close to it. I don't know exactly what's wrong. Somebody could be upgraded at this point. No, that wasn't it. It's somebody's role that I have wrong. Maybe it's somebody wearing something slightly different. They all have rings. Bless you, Grandma. Bless you, Grandma. Don't want to accuse her as a child of culture. It doesn't say who pours, who would have the tankard. So it absolutely cannot be squabble. These are things that it cannot be. Can it be... It technically can't be conflict either. I feel like dispute was right. And then also the houses of the accuser have to stand behind their brothers. Like, these are different people. Like, the houses are different. So I think it's safe to say the dispute was right. Remember what happened. Oh yeah, we know who this guy is. A Dark Hand Initiate. It's kind of interesting because it's like we're not using names at this point. Okay, I can start to fill out this though. Blank blank was blank to a blank ritual. Well, we know what kind of ritual. He, along with blank 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 blank, posing as... Meanwhile, this man, he passed this to become a, it's initiate. Okay, what else do we have here? That's the Dark Hand Initiate, then who's up top? Well, oh, he clearly is not there, and that's why it makes sense that they said they ambushed him. But now we gotta figure out who the heck is in his costume, because he left him that's why he's butt naked. That's kind of crazy to tie somebody up butt naked. That's like my worst nightmare. In the middle of the woods, bugs crawl on you. Oh my god, ew. Is it cup? So do we know who's dead? Water Snake Stewart is dead. Blank with a cup. No, he challenged. Oh, why did it move that? Water Snake Stewart. I want to keep that there. We can grab it from here. Okay. So basically, Water Snake Stewart. I don't know who the frick Water Snake Stewart is, but he challenged him. If it's a ritual of dispute, that means I don't know. It has to be one of these people: Water King, Lazarus, or Jeffrey. We have 3 people to choose from. I don't think we have masters. Interesting. So who the hell are you? We're figuring it out. So this man was late, right? He was signaled to. We could use challenge, right? He was challenged to a dispute ritual. He, along with... Okay, so that's not making sense. He, along with blank blank, ambushed... They ambushed this Dark Hand Initiate. Challenge blank blank with a... Okay, I have some major things missing, I believe. So... Did David jump this Proud Hand, Dark Hand Initiate? David Gorin? Uh-oh. He along with David. Maybe it's David Gorin? I don't know what I misplaced. Oh, Dark Hand. It's like grammatically it doesn't make sense until all the words are there. So that's why I'm like, oh, maybe I should put all the words there. Maybe I should have filled stuff out as I went along. But how would I have known who this was until I went into the building? So I don't know. Okay. Blank Blank was challenged to a dispute ritual. Is it Walter Keane? He along with... Shoot, I don't know. Which blank with the... Challenge Jeffrey with the blank. Oh, dispute. Which cup had no poison? And then who would this be? Oh, maybe it's the same name twice. Okay, so we clearly are not in the right direction. Or we could be, but we don't know because we don't have less than 2 or fewer slots. There's also something about this too, because who the frick is this? It's probably not Jeffrey, huh? Okay, probably David, right? Whoa, okay, so David is in the costume. Walter King was challenged to a dispute ritual. He, along with David Gorin, ambushed the Dark Hand Initiate, posing as Dark Hand Initiate. David, posing as Dark Hand Initiate, challenged Jeffrey to a dispute, which cup had no poison. What does that not sound grammatically correct? Water Snake, Water Snake Steward drank the other cup and died. Meanwhile, Lazarus Hearst, yes, passed the Inception ritual to become a Proud Beast Initiate. Let's triple check on that. Proud Beast Initiate. It's gotta be, right? It's only one. I mean, theoretically, he could do more than one eye, but maybe it's like a 3-in-1 situation. Like, maybe the whole cast iron is like, you know. Hi, Faye. How are you? How's your day going? Hope you're doing well. I'm getting there. I'm getting so close. Let's read a little bit more in this one. So the accuser challenges the defender. So maybe Jeffrey was the accuser. The substance is added depending on the severity of the situation. So we know the accuser chooses first. Oh, no. The defender chooses first, then the accuser. Interesting. Slept a day away? Man, I feel that. I've been getting a lot of sleep lately. Just getting my body back into regular sleep pattern. I feel like I gotta. No, I don't know. My elbow don't want to crack. I'm doing pretty good though. I appreciate you asking. Yeah, playing a new game, and it's like, in a way, it's like it doesn't make me feel crazy, but it's like I have all the information I need to solve it, and it's like I'm just that close. You know how you feel? I feel like you play a whole bunch of different games. And you probably play puzzle games too, big chunk of them. But like, this one is like real interesting for sure. But yes, in real life, I've been pretty good and vibing, living life. Okay, so let's go read these notes. I assume this is the one I think is important. Because Jeffrey, this man right here, is basically like, I don't want Lazarus to be in our little club. Basically, our fancy magic club. They can't be in here. I don't like them. Also, the guy that recommended him to be here cannot be trusted because he's a thief. So maybe Jeffrey accused Walter, or he could have accused Lazarus, but at the same time, Lazarus is downstairs. So Lazarus cannot be... Lazarus is downstairs, so he cannot be being accused of anything. So that helps. Get what you mean. This does look like one I will play. It's pretty good. It's actually really like positive reviews on Steam. Anything that has overwhelmingly positive reviews, I'm like, oh, I gotta try. And then they also say like, go into it. You know what I mean? It's like a different type of puzzle. It's like you gotta think about things kind of different. I like to think of it so far as like kind of like a puzzle leaning towards like maybe like logic kind of puzzle game, maybe. Okay, so we know... Wait, so this is not Walter Keane. Well, actually, I think it was. He, along with David, ambushed the Dark Hand Initiate. It has to be David, right? That helped him to do it. And then David posed as the Dark Hand Initiate. And then he challenged Sinclair. But who had the problem? Jeffrey? Oh, I did something wrong. Wait, did I do something wrong? What did I have there before? Walter Keane? No, I had David Garan. I mean, no. Okay, so either way, I had it wrong. Okay. I was thinking it's Jeffrey posing as Darkhand Stewart challenged. I don't know. He didn't challenge himself, so that will be wrong. Maybe he challenged Walter? That's still not right. Okay. It tells you when you have 3 or less wrong. So that's where we're trying to get. We're trying to understand most of it. So who would have challenged? Because this guy was like, basically, nothing is gonna move me on this. He must produce the relic, apologize personally to me, and afterwards be expelled. Oh, what if Walter pulled the trump card and Walter asked him? Like, what if Walter challenged him? Because technically Walter Keane was challenged to a dispute ritual. Hmm. We're figuring it out though. So let's say the door can initiate. Maybe he challenged Jeffrey. That's not right. Let me see if we can figure out who helped him ambush this guy. We know it was two different people. Can we see the feet? Okay, one guy has pointy shoes. The other guy maybe gym shoes. Are any shoes in here? Anybody got shoes on up here? I can't tell. This is interesting. I feel like, yeah, I'm on my way to my next breakthrough. I'm almost there. I'm on the last puzzle, and it's like, what am I not understanding? What am I not getting? What am I not thinking about differently? So let's say Walter was challenged to a dispute. He, along with Blank. How do we know who ambushed them, though? Because everybody's there. I don't think anything would tell me necessarily. We know they walked in together and they had something with them, which is interesting enough. I wonder what kind of hints they offer. I don't want to do it yet. I want to wait a second, try to look at more. But I'm getting there. Thank you. Well, if this guy is David Goran, right? Could this be the same thing? But we know who he is, though. This is who they ambushed. So we have everything over here, right? I'm just thinking about how do we put this, all this information we have into here. Why are our neighbors stomping around upstairs? I don't know. It's not fun. Dr. King was challenged to a dispute ritual, right? No. I don't know. Have you made a typo? Have you considered all the evidence? Have you re-examined your assumptions? We know this is David. If we know this is David, who poured the damn poison? Maybe he poured the poison? And he poured like wine on top of it? So maybe they're working together. This is interesting. Let me read the second letter. Take a bite of my salad before it gets soggy. So basically, this random guy earned Walter's trust. And recommended him to join. Is this the latest one that happened? Yeah. So this is the last letter. So maybe it was Jeffrey that challenged him. What was the first letter say? Basically, he almost died. And he survived. And he got beat up by David. And Porcelain not hiding because right. We know he's in a dispute ritual. We know this guy's having a inception ritual. We know this. Oh. We know this is right. This last like 3 lines. Water snakes never drank the other cup and died. Oh, basically David posing as a dark hand initiate, he basically told this guy, whoever this is, he signaled to this dude with a blank. Which cup had no poison? Okay, let's try this. And let's try this. Damn. I feel like I was getting onto something. Okay. There's definitely something about the wording. Because let's say these two are working together, right? Let's say it's 2 people here in this room that are working together. We know 2 people basically jumped this guy. He went in the forest. 2 people walked in, and maybe they drug his body. Or unless that was him and whoever got him, in which. But at the same time, it says he along with blank, and he probably referring to whoever I mentioned at the beginning of the sentence, or the beginning of the paragraph. So I'm assuming 2 people jumped him. And those 2 people will be David Gorin and Walter Keane. David Gorin and Walter Keane. So. No. Anything in those bags? I mean, just the stuff. So, like, this is the stuff from, what's his name? Walter? The guy in the last one with the fancy hats. This is his stuff. I'm pretty sure. And then this is David Gorin's stuff because it's a letter. It's all kinds of stuff in here that he had on his body. What's this hat? It's a hat. It's no letter underneath. It's interesting. But yeah, 2 people came in here and 2 people walked apart. Okay, so David, I was right. David and Walter. Unless it's reverse. Okay, we know these 2 basically did it. The target would arrive in full costume. Basically, he got the full stuff on. Grab rope and weapons. So this is David's stuff. And then this is Walter's stuff. Right here. They both have the same, basically the same kind of weapons, in other words. So what am I missing here? We know Walter and David basically ambushed this guy. Unless we need to know. Oh, maybe it's Jeffrey Sinclair. Is this brown underneath? Or what is this? What if they... No, that's still not out. I feel like this is more likely the Dark Hand Initiate, but at the same time, you never know, you know? Let me read this out loud. Walter King was challenged to a dispute ritual. He, along with David Gorin, ambushed Dark Hand Initiate. David Gorin, posing as the Dark Hand Initiate, signaled to the Water Snake Initiate with a tankard which cup had no poison. The Water Snake Steward drank the other cup and died. Meanwhile, Lazarus Hurst passed the Inception ritual to become a Proud Beast Steward. Oh, was it a Proud Beast initiate? Oh, wow. Okay. I was about to say, yes, we said Steward. Steward is, the two eyes. Okay, okay, so now we could just mess around with some stuff. No, that was not right. He was, maybe signal? No, that wasn't right. That was already right. Okay. We know these are right. Guys, we know this is right. Ambush the Dark Hand initiate. David, go ahead. Okay, he signaled. Be challenged? No. He signaled to Dark Hand Steward. Hey! Strange practices of a secretive society. No hints, it says. After being challenged to a ritual with potentially deadly consequences. Hey! Thank you. Walter conspired with David to devise a plan which would ensure his own safety. They captured a Brotherhood member on his way to the gathering. David took his costume so that during the ritual dispute, he could indicate to Walter which cup was poisoned. Therefore, Walter chose the safe cup and his opponent drank the poison and died. Wow. Well. Okay. Well, that's a cool little start to chapter 3. Okay, what about this one? The crowning celebration by the lighthouse. This one already sounds cool. Okay, let's start by looking what's over here. Oh, Lee. Who killed him if everybody's up in this guy's face? Looks like they're giving him gifts and stuff. Alright, let's check his pockets. The man is not breathing. And has a severe wound at the back of his head. His arm's broken. He had a flute on him. Oh, poor guy. What do you got on him? Water Snake Master. Lately I've experienced disturbing news and I feel cursed. Are you the source of this with your magic? Desist immediately and know that when pushed my rage is absolute. Do not toy with the well-being of the Empire's general, for I do not tolerate being attacked. In my many voyages I have learned the dark arts too. If need be, I will summon 1,000 invisible demons to crush your bones, Proud Beast Master. Dear friend, it's not so simple for me to get you a seat alongside me on the court of directors at the Seven Seas Company. As a doctor, I recommend you stop obsessing over it. It will only unbalance your humors. Let's discuss alternatives at the next party at Kensington Place. Interesting. Okay. And he has something on his shoes. His legs appear broken. He clearly got pushed from the top of this. Okay, what's here? Some footsteps. Are these the same couple footsteps, bro? Are these guys like serial killers? I appreciate you, Brina. Okay, about this. Rules. The one who claims to be Griffin Reborn must perform a miracle. If someone repeats the miracle, it is proven that there was not a miracle but pure magic. The claimant is punished by death. If no one can repeat the miracle, the masks fall. Claimant is crowned Griffin Reborn. Interesting. Okay, and what about this history? 1725, the first Darkhand Lord Harrington demonstrated flying. He jumped off a cliff to his death. In 1756, Proud Beast Master Lord Pledsley performed a seance talking to the spirits. Lord Angus McBain repeated the miracle, proving him unworthy. That makes sense because ghosts are, and essentially spirits are real, right? In 1764, Darkhand Master Lord Jones demonstrated the creation of a homunculus. Homunculus? Lord Angus McBain produced a homunculus as well. In 1771, Proud Beast Master Lord White carried out hypnosis of a servant. Lord Angus McBain hypnotized the same man as well. So what does that mean? The same person is Angus McBain. Maybe that person is here. And maybe this person replicated the stuff? I don't know. 5 strange looking masks. Look at this guy kneeling. Oh, it's important to look at the shoes. Shoot, how do we know? They're all kind of bent. This guy's pointy shoes. We know somebody with pointy shoes is here, so maybe it was him. We got pointy shoes and round shoes. Maybe it was these two guys. Alright, what do we got on each other? That was actually a miracle. Unbelievable. So there's a Griffin Reborn. And then this guy has a ruby ring. And he has a seal. A seal. Not a stamp. Thank you for the alert, Chippy. Oh, we forgot something in here. Oh, is it this? No. Okay, we did it. Okay. Okay, what do you have on them? Kneel before Griffin Reborn and make ready. I will lead you, brothers, to great many changes. Oh, he has the... Oh, miracle preparation. Oh, so did he do this? After the blank input, aim at the sky, press lever to maximum position and hold for at least 10 seconds. At this idle point, should be full enough to perform the miracle once. That's wild. Manufacturing miracles? The water works better, but the effect is not as convincing. Therefore, the main challenge is ensuring balances when holding the idol. Okay, so we gotta figure out which little thing he performed. Upon pulling the trigger, if the glyph input is meaningful, the idol will perform the intended action on the target it can see. The eye is red, is ready for the art input if it's blue. Okay, so maybe he added a few more pages to this book. He also kind of looks familiar, but I feel like we're years after the first one. Okay, what about this one? And thus Griffin Reborn is revealed himself to his brothers by demonstrating a true miracle. A ruby ring and a silver crown with gems. So they're just praising this guy. Heavy set of wooden oars. What do you have on you? Got this clue. Oh, you got the idol? I brought back your staff, O Griffin Reborn. Oh, so they didn't turn the golden idol into a golden staff? Is this Walter? Dear Master McBain, these threats to contact Chief Inspector about my past offend me greatly. Being an honest soul, I have no choice but to comply with your base demands. I have invited Lazarus into our brotherhood, but he has not shared all of his secrets with me. Luckily, I've had the opportunity to see him practicing this miracle. So is this guy Lazarus? No, I don't know. He has magical artifact hidden in his cane. Ooh. When performing the miracle, he inputs the following glyphs. Then he presses a small lever on the handle of the cane, and it grants him powers to demonstrate the miracle. I have no doubt that the staff will work just as well in your hands as his. Sincerely, Dark Hand Steward. Interesting. Okay, and then this guy has a ring on him. And then what is this? A golden snuff box filled with opium powder. Golden idol is encased within the handle of the ornament cane. That's kind of crazy. What an honor to experience such a historical event. So it's a manufacturer idol. Ruby ring. Let's see. Dear Water Snake Brother Maker. As director of the Seven Seas Trading Company, I do not assess work applications. Please go through the official channels so my staff can evaluate the credentials as an attorney. Dark Hand Master JT. Interesting. Protocol of attempt to demonstrate a miracle. Ooh, the lighthouse on Gut Islet near the Horn of Codhead. Okay, noon. Okay, these are the people here. Okay. And we have a clock. So we might be able to figure out some people. What's this? The door is locked from the inside. By guarding the lighthouse, you guard the Empire. All-Star Koch. Interesting. I'm coming back to you, Chua. What you eating? I made some pork chops earlier. I had a salad too. It's bussin'. A trapdoor that connects the staircase to the top of the lighthouse, not locked. So how do we know who killed this guy? Interesting. Okay. So that's it. Is that it? Literally, that's it. That's all we get. The people who had the magic relic in their hands chronologically. Ooh, oh my god. How do we know? Okay. Okay, so who... We know basically who's all here. I wonder if the Lord, the Sir, the Mr., and the Doctor mean anything regarding, like, the different things. Because theoretically, like, their jackets all mean something. Let's just try, I guess. Who will be Walter Keane? Maybe this guy? Okay, so we definitely don't have people filled in, right? Okay, we also have some people blackmailed Blank to find out how Blank would perform the miracle of Blank. So what miracle did he perform? This guy's dead too, which is interesting. And oh, he had the cane. Maybe he died first because the cane is broken. You see the cane broken at the bottom? So maybe he, whoever this is, had the cane first. So this guy thought he could fly, but like, how do we know who he is? We know who's present. I'm pretty sure this guy is Nicholas Maker because he has the notes in his pocket. Thank you for the hydrate, I got you. No, I don't think that helped me. So how do we know who blackmailed who? This is so interesting. Let's check everybody's pockets again. Oh, this guy's McBain, maybe? Or no. This guy's getting blackmailed. McBain. And then what is the miracle that they did? Probably flying, right? Because the guy died. Or it could be hypnosis. This guy gotta be Walter Keane, though. Oh, we did it. So we had Walter, Lazarus, and Nichols, right? We just have to change around a few people's names. Okay, so I'm assuming Angus McBain died last because death from blank blank. This is the only guy that's dead. So maybe he was the last person to potentially have it or use it. Or no, maybe not. Maybe he was the first person because theoretically he had it. Or the bottom of the cane infers that he had it before and it just broke. Maybe it broke when he fell. Maybe it's this guy? He kinda looks sus. So that's not right. Okay, let's put back what do we have before? It was flying. So he had it last, so who had it in between? I don't think it was him. I kind of just want to try a few things to see if I'm on the right track, at least with these two names. And if this doesn't fit, then I have... Okay, yeah. Okay, so no. So McBain probably used it first. Getting there. And then there was nothing up there. There was something on the wall. Well, they didn't kill him. He just fell. He just probably fell trying to prove a miracle, right? Oh, if no one can repeat the miracle, the mask fall. Uh-oh. So basically... Walter King claimed that Wait, actually not. Right? Who's standing up? This guy. He said, I will lead you brothers to many changes. So maybe Lazarus. No, weird. I feel like I have the right names, maybe. Or maybe not. Oh, I did. So Lazarus had it first. So Lazarus had it first. He basically did the thing. Then oh boy did it. And then he fell to his death. And then Walter Keane, he grabbed it, you know, to give to the guy that did it. And then also he did the miracle because the masks are off. Okay, so now we gotta figure out this one. Okay. James Turner, blackmail, Angus Pride. Oh, I'm getting there. I don't think it's Lazarus. Oh, the dead guy bribed him? That's kind of silly, to be honest, to consider. Okay, so this literally opens up a lot. This literally opens up a lot. Okay, so... blank, blank, blank. Okay, so maybe he jumped. Angus McBain jumped from the lighthouse using the, what is it, the idol, basically, to demonstrate the miracle of flying. Do I see flying? Okay, here it is. And become Griffin Reborn. Blank, blank, blank. Maybe it's the same thing. He jumped blank. Oh, maybe he pushed. No, maybe not. Do I have them reversed? No. Okay, so that was right. Jumped. Is the name wrong? No, the name was right. I think that was wrong, right? So Lazarus jumped from the lighthouse using the idol to demonstrate the miracle of flying and become Griffin Reborn. Unless it's the other way around, right? Griffin Reborn. I think that's the right way. Angus McBain jumped with the idol afterwards. This resulted in Angus McBain dying. Death from a head wound. I'm right here. You see I got 2 or fewer, so we're like right on the dot. We're literally right on the dot. Man, this is getting easier and easier. I know I'm saying this without knowing that it's probably gonna get harder as the game goes on. But whatever. Here we go. When Lazarus Hurst jumped from the lighthouse and survived using the hidden golden idol, and Master Angus McMain thought he had enough information to repeat the miracle and repeat Lazarus from becoming Griffin Reborn. He seized the staff from Lazarus and locked the lighthouse door to prevent any foul play. However, he did not know all the secrets of the idol. It did not work for him, and Angus had jumped to his death. That's terrible. What a terrible way to die. But at the same time, his greed really did it in for him. Okay, nothing popping up. Okay, then we're on our next one. I thought there would be a little bit more game sound, which is interesting to me. It's like it's up. It's just not playing nothing. Whoa, a lot happened here. I see immediately one guy's dead. It's a lot of people to choose from though. Okay. Oh, it's looking like a layout. So we got a tea house, a field, a chest house, flower beds, fountain, salon, and a library. So these are gonna be important for locations. Maybe people died in certain locations. A glass full of sherry, an empty glass of sherry. And I see the sherry on the ground. Interesting. Whoa, how do we get back inside? Is it this? Okay, here we are. Oh, we got a lot. We got a lot. I just said it got easier. Oh my god, no I didn't. Why did I curse myself? So this guy got a big pair of scissors. Oh lord, I did not expect something like this in our household. Oh, it's garden shears. Okay, slightly grassy garden shears. Okay. This is such a mess. However, we will clean the blood out of the rug. Ha, Leopold, your plan to frame Pitot is sublime, but your missing button is more enough proof that you did it. Constable, please escort this man out. So he has a scalpel on him, he has a knife, and he has a ring. James, this is preposterous. You know damn well that he was killed by that Lemurian savage. What do you have on you? Interesting. Maybe this is important to note. The button's not buttoned up. Dear friend, now that the elections are over, please join me for a leisurely weekend in my manor with good old Augustus and some other fine fellows. We will have some drinks and discuss what to do about Prime Minister position. I kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. Okay. This is outrageous. I thought you were an honorable man, Leopold, but not some Aquitian agent trying to sabotage our friendly relationship with Lemuria and provoke a conflict. Interesting. Okay. He stole his life just like that. The doctor is a smart man since he saw through his lies. Dear friend, at one of the balls you said that you would love to meet someone actually interesting. I am having a weekend of drinks at my manor, and Prince from the 11th clan of Lemuria will be joining us. Please do us the honor of your company too. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. I wonder if the dead guy is James Turner. That can't be, right? I hope the host did not notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping eye patch gentleman. You got a lot of stuff on him. A Clean Lemuria War Club. Dear Prince, as you know, I'm a great aficionado of Lemurian culture. It will be my pleasure to invite a member of the Pitot clan to spend a leisurely weekend with me at my estate with some of our own political dignitaries. Kindly, okay, so this is like the invitation. Dear Prince, I heard that you got invited to a party by the director of the Seven Seas Company himself. I know you had associated with these invaders and thieves, but this might be the opportunity to seek to reclaim our honor. Ooh, was it foul play? Definitely, there's a gun in he got shot in the head, I think. It's a hole in his head. Spicy smelling ornament box. A brown stone slate seal. Interesting. Okay. Then we have the murder weapon. Wait, that's a boomerang? Oh. What about you? Oh God, believe me, Lord, I do not feel comfortable arresting the prime ministerial candidate, but I must ask you to follow me. So his name is Arthur Faulkner. Oh, he got the testimonies. Holy shit, so Leopold, okay, so this is where the real logic puzzle part come in. Leopold had a glass of sherry with James in the library and became drowsy. As he was falling asleep, he saw the Lemurian observing him through the glass door. Woke up and found the butler on the floor asleep. Woke up the butler, entered the salon, and found the body. Upon inspecting the weapon, deduced that Lemurian was the murderer, instructed him, the butler, to raise the alarm. Okay, Gideon played croquet with Ergin in the morning. Ergin? They got bored and went to drink in the tea house. Ergin drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house. Saw Alistair Caw secure the butler. Saw Master Turner come to one of the chess house and send the butler away just as Ergin was remarking the beauty of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly after. Interesting. Okay. Ergin, slightly different, understand what he says, potentially because he has challenges with our language, claims that everything young Master Bell says is absolutely correct. Bell. We gotta figure out who Bell's first name is. He drank a glass of sherry with Blanker in the library in the morning. Then he went out. So one of these people is, if it's just two people that drink sherry, then maybe one of those people lying. If it's more than three, then they definitely lying. But only one person actually drunk their drink. Oh man. He then went to the chess house where he found Lord Alistair and the butler. He ordered the butler to clean up the library and get rid of the bad sherry. He spent the rest of the time playing chess with Alistair until the alarm was raised. Indeed, as the master of the house, he led the interrogation of the suspect. Okay, Alistair. In the morning, he practiced chess at the chess house and an educated butler on his lack of military training. Sometimes in the afternoon, Dr. Turner arrived and sent the butler away. They played together and he was very close to winning when the alarm was raised. Billiam planted and pruned all morning by chrysanthemum bush. Saw the young gentleman and the foreigner leave the croquet and go behind the manor. In the afternoon, moved to the rose bush. From there, he saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain around noon. Continued his work on the roses until the alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. And we got one more. Mr. Podrick served Lord Auster in the chess house in the morning. His master arrived and instructed him to dispose of what spoiled sherry he had and Lord Leopold had drunk, then go to assist Mr. Spade in the garden. On entering the library to take away the glasses, found Leopold asleep. Suddenly, he was overcome by dizziness and fainted due to his weak heart. He was woken by Lord Leopold and instructed to raise the alarm, then saw the deceased lying in the salon. Whoa, okay, so we got a lot of information. Arthur Faulkner. We know who that is. Okay, what else do we have here? Ooh, the seals of the 12 Lemurian clans. Interesting, okay. And then we have this one. Psychoactive plants, drug symptoms, spotty onion, and illusion of unity with universe, increased appetite, hiccups. Lemurian lichen, the contraction of one thing, loss of perception time, and rapid blinking. Black poppy, sleepiness, whites, get a pink tint. Red berry, source of energy, vocalization of all your thoughts, twitching, aggression. None of these says death. Oh, and then let's look at the dead guy. He has something in his hand. Oh, a button. This guy's button. Listen to apologies for the shouting match yesterday. Let's continue our discussion at noon, Leo. This man was not breathing in his huge vertical wound on his forehead. Dear friends, the elections are over and let's uphold the tradition and have leisurely weekend at my place with you and Leopold to discuss the Prime Minister's situation. Join us on May 12th. Kindly confirm your presence. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Okay, then. I don't think we truly... oh, you know what? We do know one more person. Is it Ergen? Ergen is the foreign guy. What's his name? I don't know what his last name is. We'll figure it out. Okay, so we got bushes, rose bushes. So we can enter any way throughout the house. I see. An unfinished croquet match on the field. We also have 2 cups of smelly spicy tea, one almost empty, the other untouched. So we know somebody actually have tea. Whoever said they had tea, they definitely had tea. Who will be the new prime minister? Ooh. Let's see. Anything else? We got a chessboard that actually has been played. And that's it, I guess. That's literally it. Okay. Well. We definitely got to figure out these people's last names. I'm going to take a quick break so I can use the bathroom and get a little bit more water. I'll be right back, y'all. Give me a few minutes. Okay. Well, we definitely have some things. We have some things together. I appreciate you guys sending some party emotes. Those are super cool. No wonder I can't really hear the game music. Super low. Hilarious. Okay. So I know this is gonna help me with... Some guy has something in his pocket. Is it this? No, it's something I can zoom into. Oh, let's see what this page is looking like. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, this is interesting. I actually looked at this, but I didn't. Blank blank is the victim. Blank is the murder weapon. The blank is where he was murdered. Body was found at blank blank. Holy shit. So this is, it's complicated, but I know it's going to be easier than it seems. Okay. Let's start over with Leopold. If this is... Oh, look. I wish you could pin this. So, basically, the library, the salon. Where are we? So, we are in the library. Basically, I'm assuming we're, like, right outside the front of it. Maybe this line represents, like, a hallway in between it. And then these dots represent the wall. So, maybe, essentially, he was in the salon when he died. I appreciate you, Shippy. I understand. I hope your work shift goes really well, friend. Okay. So Leopold basically said that he had a glass with James. So Leo and James. I'm writing some of this shit down. I feel like writing down, when I do puzzle games, writing stuff down helps me out a lot. As he was falling asleep, he saw the Lemurian observing him through the glass door. Woke up, found the butler on the floor asleep. Woke up the butler. Entered the salon and found the body. So maybe the body was found in the salon. Upon inspected, it was deduced that Lemurian was the murder. Instructed the butler to raise the alarm. So... So the body was found in the salon. So what's the murder weapon? We got frame, plant, drugs. Oh no, we're looking for an orange. So club, I'm assuming it's a boomerang because the boomerang got the blood on it, right? Yeah. Okay, so how do we know what time this guy got murdered? Because they said where are people suspect when the body was found. Oh, Leopold. Let's start with Leopold. Where was he when the body was found? He technically found the body, so would that be Salon? Oh, shoot. What is Leopold? We don't know who Leopold is. We still gotta figure out who he is. Okay. Basically, who is this? Gideon played croquet with Ergen in the morning. They got bored and went to drink in the tea house. He drew us this interesting design of the chess house. He saw Lord Koch lecture the butler. Saw Master Turner come to the chess house, then send the butler away, just as Ergen was remarking the beauty of the chess house. Oh shoot, this might be harder than I thought. Slightly difficult to understand what he says. Okay, so this Ergen guy... Shoot, I don't know. We could put names in there and just swap them around. Brownstone, slate steel. Did he steal this? Oh. Okay, so what's his seal? He basically got 2 hands on the axe. And maybe they think it's him because he has this in his pocket. He stole his life just like that, the doctor. He's a smart man since he saw through his lies. Who are you? We gotta find out who Leopold is. So this guy's the butler, I think, right? He said, I'll clean the blood out the road. Why does everybody look high as hell? Why is everybody's eyes red as fuck? Okay, so we just know who the butler is. We don't know their location. So this guy is Leopold, and then this guy is James. And then somebody said something about Patu. Your plants are flame. Patu is sublime. Missing. You're missing, but it's more than enough proof that you did it. This is real interesting because it's like, oh, it's just last name Patel. Okay, so let's assume the body was found by Leopold. I don't know what Leopold's last name is. I think I might be have it wrong. I'm trying to just figure out how I want to approach this. I'm gonna take some time to think about it. Brain's a little twisted right now. But I've had a good time, a good little break. Just been getting my shit together. Still very busy. But some stability is coming very, very soon. Oh, okay. We can start at Billiam. So Billiam is the gardener. What's his name? Billiam Spade. And then the gardener was in the flower beds, I think. Weird. So he was in the chess house? Or garden? I feel like, yeah, I genuinely open and close this game so many times when I play it. It's just mental commenting. You pushing through like this? Oh, thank you. So much thinking. Yeah, it is. I'm trying to organize my thoughts as I'm thinking them, but it's hard. The butler. Here, okay. What's confusing about this one is it's not like attaching the first and the last names together. Turn on this fan. Hopefully don't. Y'all definitely hear it if I'm not talking loud enough, maybe. When I'm getting hot, I'm like fidgeting. I'm like, I just need to think about it in a different way. I don't even know if I need to get a hint or if I just need to start putting names in here. Let's see, we got Leopold, Gideon, Ergen, James. We don't have Gideon. And we also have Prodrick. Wait, that's confusing because not everybody, I guess theoretically you wouldn't get the person's. I have a feeling I'm wrong. What's so confusing is that not all the names. Okay, let's keep looking. Some people might have the same last name as well. Arthur Faulkner, we have his name. Who are you? You're not the Prime Minister. You're not James Turner either. Yeah, they don't have nobody's last name. And I have all the info, so that's it. I might go ahead and grab a hint. Oh shoot, I have to remember who people are. Holy, it's a lot of people. Okay, let's go with the easy stuff. Hey, first try. Okay, now we gotta select the hint after we just did that. On the identities of the people present, on criminal activities, on the drugs, on the motivation of the suspects. Ooh, maybe we go first, the first one, and look at the identities of the people. I was thinking, my friend, there are many people present, 2 servants, 1 lawman, 1 host, and several guests. 2 of these are known to you by now. You let them at the night house. Oh, yeah. Some of these are famous politicians. Some of these are just incidental guests, like poets or princes. Oh, that's not what I needed. We need this one. Foster Couch and James Turner. Maybe some people are related as well. Do we even have... It was just the 2, right? Okay, two of them. Okay, so we have the 2. Some of these are famous politicians. Okay, so that's literally it. This is all we get. Whoo, man, y'all. So the person that got sleep, that basically went to sleep, probably got drugged because they said they had a whole different things about the drugs. You've been going through all the scenes again too? Like, oh, like every single one? No, technically not. I didn't know if I recognized any of these people. I mean, I got James and I got Allstair. I guess it's worth looking. This don't have nobody in it. No, the other chapters, but if you were in the same scenes in the same one too. Oh man. I wish it was a fingerprint or something. Oh, the ministerial candidate. Oh, maybe it's him. There was something on the paper about a miss. Huh. I'm really trying. I don't think another hint is realistically gonna help me. It might. I could start by just, I guess, going through this again. I guess let's try to pay attention to what's happening to the butler and the doctor that's going around while we're reading. Butler, doctor. Oh, other scenes in the same one. Yeah, I looked at everything. I got all the info. It's like, I don't think it has anything to do with looking at the chessboards. Oh shit, so one T is empty. Who had T? That doesn't help. I'm just guessing at this point. Tuffy. I mean, it's like I know the seal, but like, what does that have to do with anything? Let's go ahead and do another hint. Okay. Maybe the criminal activities? Someone has been killed for sure, but some things have been stolen as well. Some started to purchase a quick killer. It doesn't really help me. If Leo and James drunk the sherry, I feel like I'm starting to understand the wording of it. What do people have on? It could help to figure out where they've been. I feel like I've saw, well, at least this guy. I know he's the gardener. This guy obviously looks like, that's why he looks high. The red eyes. I don't know who this will be. Yeah. I'm trying to figure this out. I appreciate you bringing up Boa. Shit's hard. Who the fuck is... Oh. Go, I think, right? On the drugs, on the motivation. Let's do the motivation. There's a plot. Why was the victim killed in that manner? What benefits from the death and accusation? It seems very political. Yeah, I was out there, but I guess I just didn't understand what I mean, I understand what I read, but it's like, it only told me that one of these people probably died. kind of struggling with like just feeling stuck. I'm gonna take one more hint. Let's try our best to see what we could do. Who could have drug who and why? This guy's blinking fast. What are the other symptoms? We know this guy, the butler, has a symptom. Vocalization of all your thoughts, twitching, aggressive. Rapid blinking. Maybe it's this one. This is real interesting. So who drugged who? Who do we think is the butler? Gideon Hill. I don't know if that's his name. But we know who drugged him was Leopold. I don't think that's his last name either. Oops. Maybe he stole a button. This is great brain exercise, man. It is, but I feel like, you know that SpongeBob meme? You know I got SpongeBob background. I watch a lot of SpongeBob. That SpongeBob meme where he's like in his head and he's like, oh, every little person in his head is like on fire. That's kind of how I feel. I'm like, what? But I know once one thing makes sense, the rest of it will, or it should, right? I don't even know if I got one more hint to look at too. We have all the hints. This is the only other readable object. Blanchard or Valentine. Oh, maybe that's his last name? Let's assume this is his last name, I guess. Maybe these pictures have something to do with it too. The guy in the ponytail versus the guy with the hat. I don't see a guy with the hat on. Do we have anybody with a ponytail? No. So that's weird. This might be the hardest one I've had. I know I just was talking about it. It wasn't that hard. I was just talking a mess. I would be Patrick Brain fuming up the place, bro. I would. See, I'm looking at the stuff, but it still don't make sense for real. Can the cat stop fighting in the background? Dr. Turner. Who's the doctor here? Oh, the doctor is James. Dr. Turner. So where was Dr. Turner at? We know he's the doctor. What did we just read? Sometimes in the afternoon, Dr. Turner arrived and sent the maybe Dr. Turner was in the chess room. So the doctor was in the chess house. So we gotta figure out whoever raised the alarm will be Hill. Leopold Hill. It's like he kind of met up with somebody or something. So he was technically in the rose bush, which is technically a flower bed, right? Whew. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get it together. I'm really thinking. And it's like, I feel like somebody's lying. So who's this? So we're reading James. This is so interesting. So whoever this was, Podrick was in the garden? I'm gonna try some longer, but... Okay, well, I think I'm kind of at a hard point brain-wise. I think I might need to just take a break, rethink about it, maybe even approach it from a different angle. I feel like, yeah, it's been a minute. Like, I haven't streamed for the most part. I don't think I streamed this week, so it's been cool to, like, you know, sit out here and hang out with you guys. And then during the week, it'll be back to, for the most part, normal schedule. I'm trying to figure it out. Trying to see like how like a job would like affect stream. It probably would be like maybe a little bit later on in the day, but I'm definitely going to try my best to continue to keep y'all updated, or at least have it updated on Twitch. And yeah, I appreciate y'all coming through. I feel like it's been a good one. We're gonna definitely have to come back with this one because I feel like it's so much here. I just have to absorb everything, learn everything. Maybe I could come and clear everything out and just start over with the things that I don't have, because it's clearly I might be approaching this in the wrong way, if you will. And yeah, I feel like it's, you know, it's okay. It's okay. But I appreciate you guys being here. That being said, let's see if we can get back here. That being said, I hope you guys had an amazing time. Monday should be relatively when I'm streaming. I might stream Wednesday late. We'll figure out. Like I said, the stream might look a little different over the next couple weeks as I adjust to like getting a new job and figuring all this out. But ultimately, I'm excited, and it's been super cool streaming and trying to figure this out. I actually got a couple different games I have already that I wanted to talk to you, or at least just say out loud that I had it. I just got in Hades. I got Inscription. And I got this new game called Another Crabs. What is it? Treasure. And then Little Kitty Big City. I think that'll be a fun one. But if you guys enjoyed, please feel free to come back for another time. I feel like, yeah, I'm going to be more pumped in the morning. Maybe want to have an energy drink. I'm a little tired, and also my brain, I'm like hitting the wall. So I appreciate you guys being here. That being said, I'll see y'all next time. Because I got to go. All right, peace out.